Welcome to this episode of Diaspora Scholars TV. We are still in Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge is actually in Louisiana, the hometown of LSU, the Tigers. It's a great team. But it produces many graduates, including Leah Wangari, who graduated there with a degree in finance, and she's currently working at the grants office.
Yes.
What an achievement. I keep wondering all the time, so what next? You already have a degree in finance, you're working at the grants office, so where do you want to go next?
So I like to tell people, sometimes we limit ourselves to the opportunities that we think we know. Mm-hmm. But there's so much we don't know, and I've learned there's so much I didn't know. So I'm constantly learning. I'm not limiting myself to just what I have now. I'm not just content to what I have now, because I know there's much more. And I'm also challenging my fellow colleagues in Kenya. Like, there's so much more here. There are so many big corporates here in America. That is what we are looking at. If somebody wants to, pursue a career in academia, there's a lot of big schools. So for me, I look at being in the industry for some time, and then I want to go into academia later on. Right now I'm getting the experience, understanding, everything that is going on in the economy and just being in it. And then later on I'm just going to do, I'm going to be a professor, Doc.
Wow, she said
Are you ready for my competition?
No, I'm not ready for competition yet, but I like your determination. And I remember interviewing somebody, and she said something similar to what you said. And then I looked at her. She said, "Yes, I have to manifest." So that is the term.
Yeah.
You have to manifest yourself being exactly what you just said, and I have no doubt you'll achieve that.
Oh, yeah.
Because in this show, we encourage, we motivate, we push. In fact, we've ever gotten somebody from the airport while she was trying to go home.
Wow.
Yeah, because we wanted them to remain right here and pursue their dreams no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good to hear, you say that.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, when you came to Louisiana State, obviously there was a Kenyan community. Mm-hmm. You were at Strathmore, Nairobi, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You grew up, which was your hometown?
Nakuru.
Mm-hmm. But when you came here, what were those cultural shocks that hit your face and you were like, what's going on?
So the first big culture shock for me was how we think white collar jobs is the thing in Kenya. Mm-hmm. And then you come here and any job is any job. Like, you can work anywhere. So for me, that was like, wow, this is so different. People here mind their business. It's not like the way in Kenya, we're with our families, you're very social. Here you have to be very keen on the people you're around with, because if you're not keen on those people, then you might find yourself living a very lonely life.
Yes.
Yeah, so for me that was a big culture shock. And also, like, how things are just done, it's just different.
It's different.
Yes.
That's very true. Many people have pointed to the idea of the social aspects being a little bit, offline, right? In Africa, we are used to, you can't just start talking to anybody in a public service vehicle, anywhere. You just begin a conversation. But here, you have to be careful.
Yeah, and especially in Louisiana, there is no public transport. By the way.
Oh, really? There's no public?
There is, but everyone is driving their own car. So it's you and yourself. So if you're not very extroverted, reaching out to people, you will be alone.
You'll be alone.
Yes, that's one big thing. Yeah.
You can be alone but not lonely. But here looks like if you're not careful, you can be pushed to actually be lonely, and you have to find ways to cope. Mm-hmm. Luckily here there's at least some Kenyan community.
Yes.
Yeah, and I saw. I was at the church today, and I was quite impressed to see a big, not only Kenyan community but African community. I saw Nigerians. I saw, people from Sudan, Congo. It's a fairly big African community. Not to mention, there are also professors. Yeah. Who are African at these schools, which kind of provides a lot of motivation, right?
Yeah, those are the people who speak to us. Those are the people who, tell us, you can do this. It's like I'm saying out here, you can do this. There is another force behind me telling me you can do this. Because once you're out of your home country, it's easy to give up. Some people come and they give up, but for us, the professors who have been ahead of us, the people who came ahead of us, went through school. They are the first telling us, keep going, keep doing this. We went through this. Sometimes you come from Kenya, you had a job. You come here, now you're told you're a student, you can't work, you're on a student visa. So for me that was like,
something.
What is this? What is this? Am I ready for this? But eventually it's something that turns out very well. So I'd encourage anyone maybe who is thinking, well, I have a very good job, why would I then come there? No, it's gonna be a few years of just being in transition, and after that you're making it.
After that
you just need to be diligent and just seek God and do everything in line with God's will.
Be diligent and seek everything in line with God.
Yes.
Wow,
yes.
that is powerful.
Yes.
Now, growing up, in Nakuru, Nairobi, are there some names you think of people who really have been instrumental in shaping who you have become right now, a certified, finance expert? You even did the other course that you don't speak much about, and so that about natural resources and but all the same. So who are these people who inspired you? Some names you can mention in that camera.
So I have to start with home.
Okay.
I have to talk about my elder brothers. They're a big inspiration, very hardworking, and they've also been very good mentors to me. So their diligence is what I look up to, and I'm like, these people are pushing so hard, so I too can't slack back. So those are my biggest sources of inspiration. My family has been so supportive, and they're aggressive, seeking success. So even us in our very little confines, we are encouraged to, seek the success. So that has been my biggest inspiration. I can't forget to mention Anlene Mureithi. She's a big career mentor for me.
How is she?
She's a manager in finance right now, and she's working for Compassion. She's been a big inspiration for me. She's worked with me in my career.
Where is she right now?
She's in Kenya. Yeah, but she's in a management role in finance too. She's the one who helped me write my CVs.
Oh.
Whenever I needed, when you need that.
Yeah, you need somebody who's
Yes. Who tells me that cover letter, you're not doing it right. Do it again, She's the one who has really been there for me, pushed me, and kept encouraging me. So I thank God for her.
You thank God for her for sure. And you've come a long way. Any other names?
The big names, Titus Naikuni, we're looking at Bob Collymore.
Oh wow, those are big.
Those are big names. We're looking at Kenya Airways, we're looking at Safaricom, looking at the leadership that they have, shown us and how they treat their people. I look to myself and say, if I'm a leader, how will I treat the people that I'm ahead of, the people that I'm leading?
Even James Mwangi of Equity Group.
Yes. Wings to fly.
Yeah, exactly.
Touching so many lives. Yes.
Including business-wise and socially as well.
Yes. Yeah, so those are the other big names in the different ways. Yeah.
Amazing indeed. And I see your future is really bright for sure.
Thank you.
I mean, you've done it. LSU has been your home. Have you visited the northern states? I mean, it's cold at the other side. How far north have you gone?
I've been to quite a number. I've been to New Jersey, New York, Boston, Connecticut.
Have you been there during
Yes,
winter? Oh, really?
actually,
Okay,
yes.
yeah.
For me, it's a big change because here we don't even experience snow. But maybe we had snow this year, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I think you guys were taking pictures with it. And maybe some car crashes because people are not used to driving in snow.
No, we worked from home on that day.
Oh, yeah,
No work.
everybody was at home.
Yes.
Everything shut down.
There's no salt in Louisiana.
Wow, that is big. So what else do you like to do? I mean, normally I talk to students, sometimes I forget to ask them that. What else, do you like to do? I mean, when you talk to, some of our American colleagues, they'll tell you, oh, I play basketball, oh, I like to walk my dog. I mean, what else can you think of that you do? I mean,
so let me talk a little about the diversity here.
Okay.
In the US. So there's a very rich diversity. So I actually enjoy speaking to people from different cultures and attending events that have, different people from China, South America, all over the world, Asia. trying different cuisines, Indian, you know, Chinese, Japanese, all those kind of things. I enjoy that. And I also walk around the lake, the LSU lake.
Oh, and walking around the LSU lake.
But I don't have a dog.
I didn't want you to have a dog, but
maybe.
But I'm gathering from your reaction, is it something you found a little bit to the pet owners?
Maybe one day I'll have a pet. Who knows?
Who knows?
It might be a parrot.
I think she needs company. I feel like she wanna be able to talk back at the parrot and see who's gonna talk louder. Maybe a parrot, and I'm told even people keep even goats.
Yeah.
As pets sometimes. So, but anyway, that's a matter of a discussion another day.
I think for Americans or people here, they just value the way we see pets. As we see a goat as I can eat some meat, some milk, but that is not how they see animals. Yeah. They see animals as, you know, like something that needs to be taken care of, which is not bad. Yeah. It's just a different perspective. It's a different perspective, a different cultural context. Yes, and that's it. Opening our minds up. It's not always what we think it is. Yes.
And what is that thing that you saw was extremely positive in the American culture when you came? Like, oh wow, this is just great.
Okay. There is a lot. People here are friendly.
Okay.
People here are friendly. Okay, we say people mind their business, but I've been to a store and somebody didn't have money, and the person behind them offered to pay for them. And not once, not twice, not thrice. So I think there's a lot of humanity in people here. Yes, that's a big. Americans are very friendly. I have to say, it's a good country, guys. It's a good country. It's a very good country. Wow. Yes. No one has ever been mean to me, actually. Like externally. No one has ever been mean to me. Honestly, yes. Probably because you don't look to be mean to anybody. Because sometimes you reflect back what you give to other people, which is good of you. And you keep on saying, you said like you want to be able to manage events. Well, maybe it's your training from finance. When you start talking of, Titus, Nakuru, you guys are trained to be managers, to be leaders. Yes. To have followers, right? Yeah. Wow. To lead. Yes. To lead. Yes. And to make change. Yes. Positive change. And impact people's lives. Leave an impact. Yes. Impact people's lives. If you are watching and you'd like to offer, more opportunities for Leah Wangari, she has a degree in finance. She's also a certified public accountant of Kenya. I'm telling you, she has several accolades to her name, 2 master's degrees, so to speak, all gained in the US. And right now, she works at the grants office at LSU. More opportunities for her. You can link up with her. Are you on LinkedIn? Yes, Leah Wangari CPA. You'll see my bright face over there. She said it. Leah Wangari CPA. You'll see her bright face. And that's how they are trained to speak, right? Yes. Positivity all the time. And she means it because she can actually be able to lead. Yes. And I get the job done. I just love what I do. I love the job that I do, actually. You love the job that you do? Yes. You get the job done? Yes. I get the job done. I can do it anywhere. Reach out to her via LinkedIn or through this channel. You can be able to comment on this page. We'll also put a profile of Leah Wangari on the Kenya Scientists and Professionals website, where you can directly be able to link up with her as well, including her CV. This is Diaspora Scholars TV. We want to thank you so much. We'll be back in Louisiana, particularly Baton Rouge. You said you have a good taste of various cuisines. Yes. We've not taken our dinner. You'll have to show us where to do that. For sure. Amazing. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this. It's been a long day. My name is Daktari. Subscribe. Goodbye. Boom. Cut.